Superman, the man of steel, the man of tomorrow, the man of red underwear. He's got the strength, he's got the speed, he's got the good looks. Superman has many amazing powers, but how is he able to fly? On today's episode, we're going to talk about Superman's flight ability and the factors that play into it. I'm Savvy Williams, and my mother's name is also Martha. You're watching Fiction Science.
3, 2, 1, silence.
Hello and welcome to Fiction Science, the show where we try to explain science fiction with science. I'm your host, Savvy Williams. Here with me today to try to explain Superman's ability to fly is world-renowned kinesiologist Dr. Angie Langstrom. Doc, introduce yourself. Doc.
Just roll the clip.
Clark Kent, aka Superman, aka Kal-El, aka Kal-El, is an alien from the planet Krypton. I could totally just end it there by saying Superman flies because aliens, but I'm not going to do that to you. Besides, Kryptonian physiology is a lot more interesting than it seems. The planet Krypton is 33 times the size of the Earth. That also makes it 3 times the size of Jupiter. Let's say on Earth you weigh 150 pounds. On Krypton, you would weigh 4,950 pounds. You'd be crushed under the weight of your own spine. Clark weighs in at a meaty 235 pounds. However, all his Kryptonian body feels is a mere 7 pounds. The same way we bounce around on the moon, the tensile strength of Superman's muscles is what allows him to leap tall buildings in a single bound. All that being said, even if a 235-pound man has the strength to float with ease, he would still have gravitational forces acting on him. Imagine a 200-something pound object crashing down. Not pretty. To fly, you need 2 things: propulsion and lift. A bird flies by using its wings to propel itself into the air, and the shape of its wings help it maintain altitude. Superman can hover about and increase velocity while he's flying, but he doesn't do it by flapping his arms. So, how does he do it? Is he really flying, or is he just falling with style? This leads us into our next bullet point, the photonucleic effect. In 1999, Elliot S. Magen wrote Star Wind's Howl, a novella chronicling the journey of Krypto the Superdog as he traveled to Earth. We also learn about the photonucleic effect, an astronomical phenomenon that occurs when a red sun organism is exposed to yellow sun radiation. Quickly stated, every cell in the organism's body becomes stronger, growing a protective shell, so to speak, and gains the ability to store solar energy. A Kryptonian, under the photonucleic effect, discards the need for food, surviving solely on the nutrition of the sun, like a plant or a fashion model. The photonucleic effect can be used to explain further the abilities Superman possesses, the eye stuff, invulnerability, how he can bench planets, and, more to the point, how he is able to fly. How, you may ask? Well, it all stems from another one of Superman's newly gained powers, bioelectric manipulation. Here to explain further is our guest, Dr. Langstrom. Please explain to the audience how Superman uses his bioelectric aura to repel himself against the Earth's magnetic field. Where's she getting these chips? I want chips. Sour cream and onion. Every living creature is surrounded by a field of electricity, or as some cultures call it, an aura. These fields interact with Earth's magnetic field on a daily basis. As the photonucleic effect changes an organism's body at the cellular level, so too does it change the body's interaction with the Earth. And it's not only ferromagnetism that is at play here. Everything gives off its own form of magnetic pull. Even oxygen, at really low temperatures, displays some magnetic properties. Here, we have some footage of a superconductor interacting with a magnetic field. See how it floats in place? This is caused by quantum locking. The superconductor, by definition, allows magnetic forces to slip around it rather than through it. However, because at a quantum level objects aren't perfectly smooth, there will be certain pockets that allow magnetic forces to poke through. These pockets are called flux lines. The flux lines are what tethers the superconductor in place over the magnet, in what is called quantum locking. Superman's body can use his lungs to pressurize oxygen so that it can be used for his ice breath. If he is able to chill his body to such an extent, then influence his aura to act as a superconductor, then position his flux lines just right, at last, we may have found how Superman is able to fly, right? Okay, maybe I have a simpler solution. How about acoustic levitation? Acoustic levitation is where objects are able to float under the influence of resonating sound waves. When these sound waves interact with each other, there are certain areas of the interacting waves that offer very little resistance. These sections are where objects are able to float. There are many stories about old yogis or Tibetan monks that are able to float by chanting at a certain frequency. And there are some theories that say the ancient Egyptians used sound technology to build the pyramids. Now, I'm not saying Superman hums his way into the air. Superman may be able to use acoustic levitation in ways far beyond what humans are capable of doing, due to his Kryptonian heritage. Torkazum Vo and Torkazum Rao are ancient Kryptonian martial arts that enhance the mind of the practitioner. Like Tai Chi and meditation, Superman is able to enhance his mental state to become completely at one with his body. In this state, the simple resonations required to lift one's body would be child's play to Superman. Superman is capable of many amazing feats. He can fly, shoot laser beams, and he has great hair. Since the dawn of time, mankind has wanted to fly like a bird, and we express that want through the adventures of Superman. Technology is ever expanding, and it won't be long until the dream of individual flight becomes a reality. I'm Savvy Williams, and this has been Fiction Science.